Most righteous and eternal Father, Lord Jesus, this morning as we come before you, we want to hail you as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. We thank you, Lord God, for this morning, this orientation session. We pray, God, that you remember the committee members at this time. We pray, God, that you remember each and every individual that are here today, whether online or in presence. I pray, God, that you will bless those who are especially invited. Remember our panelists. Remember, Almighty God, family and friends. And most importantly, Lord, I put before you our students. We pray, God, that you will bless every activity that is supposed to be partake of today, with the panel discussion, the entertainment, the awardees. I pray, God, that your blessing will be upon everything that we are about to partake of. I ask, oh God, that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding will be imparted, that students, mighty God, will walk away feeling fulfilled and empowered, mighty God, to volunteer for this semester. Bless everything that we are about to partake of. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen and amen. Thank you so much for that wonderful prayer and a beautiful start to our conference. All right, so at this moment, we're going to be having our welcome and opening remarks from the Mr. Paulton Gordon, Director of Community Service and Development. Please give him a warm welcome. Yeah, no man, warm. Hot welcome. Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Rachel. Morning, everybody. How are you this morning? I know most of you have been here, I think, from Sunday, and you are probably quite exhausted now. So we have to keep things up and bubbly. First things first, we want to congratulate the young gentleman who was the first person to register this morning. Javon Stewart. You're the winner of a KFC meal voucher. We have a lot more to give away. Gifts, prizes, vouchers. Thanks. Come closer. Oh, okay. Sorry for the hold up. A photo op moment. Yeah, all right, take care. All right, that's what happens when you participate in community activities. Again, we want to say welcome to our special guests. We have a group of panelists who will be here with us, or some of our partners, Food for the Poor, JSIF, Ministry of National Security, and a number of other partners who are displaying their products and services at the back. As you were told earlier, if you have information about some of these agencies, and as a matter of fact, most of these agencies are agencies that our students usually volunteer their 40 hours with. We have a range of agencies. We have a database in the office of about 90 or 100 agencies that you can do your 40 hours with. Again, we say it's important to give back. Always important to give back. That creates a level of balance in your life, and we want to ensure that you're rounded students. I want to warn our new students. It's important to get your community service program module out early. We have had a number of cases where, in some instances, after third and fourth year, we have some students coming to us to say they didn't complete their community service module because they were distracted with core modules. I want to warn you, you can't graduate without this module. It's a one-module course, so pay attention to it. And I can tell you, it's usually fun after you get involved. So ensure that you are focused, get this done. Especially some of the younger ones. You are now at a very independent stage of your life. You can make a lot of your own decisions. I want you to balance what you do at the university. I saw something on the internet recently which I wanted to share with you. And it's somewhat related to service. They say the very first time you give someone something, there's a sense of appreciation. They appreciate it. If you go back and give them again, there is anticipation. Because you give them already, them anticipating that you're going to give them again. If you go back to them again, there is no expectation because there's some level of consistency there. If you go back to them a fourth time, it reached a point now where there is entitlement. It's expected that you're going to give it to them. And if you continue to do that, it reaches a stage of dependency. So it's appreciation, anticipation, expectation, entitlement, and dependency. I don't want you to get to that stage when you look at service. They said, give a man a fish, and how it go again? I'll teach him to fish. If you teach him to fish, you give him a level of independence. You will be deployed to a number of agencies in all kinds of spheres, whether it's educational. We have a teach the youth program that the student union does, and we always invite volunteers to do that. We have a Saturday university program that our department does. But all of this is to empower persons to be independent. Some persons will go to Hollowell to help with the environmental side. Some persons will go to Hope Gardens to help with the sprucing up and all of that. So there are a number of areas. We have the Ministry of National Security, we have the Fire Brigade, we have the Army. We have persons who volunteer in various areas. But what I want to say, what you're trying to do is empower persons to give off their best and also to become independent. Ensure that you are consistent in whatever you do. And I want to leave you with a quotation from Theodore Roosevelt. This country will not be a good place for any of us to live, or any of us to live in, unless we make it a good place for all of us to live in. Provide service, be consistent, do whatever you do well, and enjoy your time at the university. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gordon. And of course, today could not have been possible without our sponsors. We'd like to highlight Carl's Manufacturing Limited, Optical Smarts Limited, and Winchester Dental. We'd also like to highlight all of our exhibitors, those who are here and will be here shortly. The Jamaica Society for the Blind, Jamaica Social Investment Fund, Social Development Commission, the Jamaica Society for Cruelty Prevention Against Animals, Jamaica Defense Force, Jamaica AIDS Support for Life, Jamaica Fire Brigade, Liberty Hall, Multicare Youth Foundation, Fish Clinic, and of course, the UTech Jamaica Caribbean Sustainable Innovative Institute. Now, that's a lot of names, right? If you can name any 3 exhibitors that I listed just a while ago, they could be here, they could not be here, you're going to win yourself a KFC voucher. No joke, right here, so. Big KFC.
Yes, anybody?
No, but you have to come up here, don't have to reach up here and mingle. Mingle and get your KFC finger licking good.
Any 3.
Any 3. No, man, you don't have to come. Not the raising of the hands. This is not the classroom setting. You can come up here. You can literally look behind you.
I see somebody gearing up to come, you know.
I see her coming. Nobody not go beat her. She walking and taking her time.
Because she just that confident.
She got it.
She is just that confident. Yes, yes, yes. You have to introduce yourself to us.
My name is Faith Anderson. There's JSIF, there's SDC, JASL, and Liberty Hall Legacy of Marcus Garvey.
She win it?
No, man, she win it.
All right, she win
man,
it.
she
Give
win
her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause. Thank you so, so much. So we have lots more of that, you know. We have lots more prizes and surprises to come. All right, you want to give her our next voucher?
You decide.
Yeah, man, we can't give away another one. All right. So, if anybody can tell me
The faculty?
yes. If anybody can tell me the faculty that both Miss Williams and Mr. Gordon hail from, we have another voucher to give to you.
And she coming and she coming and she coming
All
and she coming
right.
and she coming and she
Yes,
coming and she coming.
yes.
Okay, Faculty of Education and Liberal Studies.
You have to go share the KFC with me now.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. All right. So we're going to jump right back into the program. Who do we have coming up next, Deidre?
Up next, we have the overview of the community service program, which will be done by Dr. Nicole Cameron, one of the coordinators for the course.
All right. Please make welcome Dr. Nicole Cameron.
Thank you, ladies. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I know that it is early for some of us. After a long summer, we are used to waking up late, and that includes me. I'm not usually awake at this time, Mr. Gordon, but I am this morning, and I've been for the whole week. I'm quite proud of myself. And we are heading into the new semester, and I am so happy to see all you new students. And I want you to pay special attention to what we are talking about now, because the CSP program is mandatory for all UTech students. Regardless of what program of study you are in, it is mandatory, so you have to do it. So it's important that you have the information, and that is what I am here to do. I'm here to give you the information. I'm going to direct your eyes to the screen as we go through. So your ears to me and your eyes on the screen. So first, let me begin by welcoming you all to the University of Technology. I know some of you are excited to be here, and if you are not excited, I know that you will be in a few minutes. So thank you so much for being here. It's the birthplace of greatness, and we are more than happy to have you. So let's talk about CSP 1001. Have you registered yet for it? Yes? So usually you are encouraged to do CSP in your first semester or your second semester, but sometime in your first year here at the university. And the module is offered every semester, first semester, semester 2, and summer, because as we said, it's mandatory, so everybody's doing it. So it has to be offered frequently. So I know that some programs will guide you as to which semester it's best, depending on your diets and getting prerequisites for other programs out of the way. And I know that if you are in nursing, they encourage you to do it in semester 1 or semester 2 because you have practical in the summer and you need it before you go off to practical. So it's important that you speak with your program director and see if they have any guidance on that. But keep in mind that you can do it basically anytime. But it's advised that you get it out of the way in your first year. Our classes are, since we are coming out of our remote teaching here at UTech, so some of you will have online classes and some of you will have face-to-face classes. And it really doesn't matter, it will be the same content. But what is important, and know this, regardless of whether you are doing online or face-to-face, you have to be sure that you interact with the Moodle platform, because CSP has a number of documents that you have to fill out and keep abreast of, and everything will be on Moodle. Have you been introduced to Moodle as yet? No? All right. I see a hand there, yes. All right, so some of you have been, some of you have not been, but don't worry, by Monday you will have to interact with Moodle. Moodle is the learning management system that UTech uses, and for CSP as well as many other courses, you have to be on Moodle because a lot of the teaching material, in terms of CSP, all the teaching material will be there, and you have to access it and ensure, especially for the forms, that you complete them. So you have to keep abreast of that. So know the module code, it's CSP 1001, the Community Service Program, and you register for it as soon as you can. Now, why the community service program? As Mr. Gordon was saying earlier, it's important that we engage, right, in our communities, in our nation. So one of the purposes of CSP is to help you guys to foster a sense of civic pride. Yes, to take pleasure in your community, in contributing to nation building and to the building of your communities. In addition to that, CSP helps to enhance your sense of neighborliness. It's a long word, but that's what we want to do. For you to see yourself not as an island like Jamaica, but as a member of a community, and to help to build that community as well. And 3, we promote volunteerism. That, you know, in Jamaica now, everything that people do for you, they want a little money. CSP is here to say that not everything we do in terms of our civic pride and so on should be about what we can get. It's true altruism where we are doing it in order to contribute, and finally to also help you to appreciate the value of service to yourself and society as well. So that is what the purpose of CSP is all about. So let's look at our module requirements, and this is where I want you to really look at the screen. So firstly, with CSP, you will only have 5 hours of classes, right? Just 5 hours. So it's not a lot of time. So what this means is that you have to keep abreast of when your tutor will have those classes. Listen carefully. Because it's only 5 hours and we have a 13-week, really a 15-week semester, but 13 teaching weeks, what will happen is that your lecturer, between you and your lecturer, you'll work out when you will have those classes. So for some tutors on the program, they will want you to come to class for 5 consecutive weeks. But your friend on the hall, you may hear your friends saying that they are just going to have 3 weeks and then a break, and later on in the semester they have the other 2 weeks. That is fine. The tutor and their class will work out the schedule. So it's important that you keep abreast of who is your tutor one, and also when classes will begin. As I said before, some of you will have classes online, some of you will, but most of you will be face to face. So you need to keep that in mind. And the links will be on Moodle. So come, maybe not next week or the following week, when you know that you have class. And I'm telling you from now, next week you will not have CSP class. What you should be doing next week, I will tell you in a bit. We are giving you next week to do a very important thing. So one of the things that I want you to do next week, just one, is to ensure you get onto Moodle. So if you do not have access yet, although the Learning and Technology Support Unit, the LTSU, will be the ones, and along with division people, will be the ones to get you into Moodle. But it's important that you have access. And you notice how many times I'm saying it, because it's important that you have access, right? And then you will attend those 5 hours. And if you have an online class, the link for the class will be on Moodle. So you see why it's so important for you to be there. All your forms, your teaching materials, your link for and your experiences will be so much of value that you will spend 100 hours there. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not kidding. You may spend 60 hours. We are not saying that you can't do more. What we are saying, you have to do a minimum of 40 hours at whichever agency you choose. Now let's talk about agencies. Because it's community service and you are doing volunteer work, it is not slave labor. So what does that mean? You cannot do it at somewhere that is an official business place, somewhere that makes profit, right? Because we are not sending you out there to be slaves. You are contributing. It's volunteerism. It's community service. So you can only do community service somewhere that is a non-profit organization, right? Are you with me? Yes? Good. So non-profits are usually divided in two categories. You have government places. Give me an example of some place that is governmental. Anybody? Just shout it out. Huh? The Regis Magistrate Court. Somebody said a school. Yes. Right? It could be in one of the ministries. It could be down Hope Gardens, because Hope Gardens is government, right? Etc. So any government-aligned agency or organization, you can do it there. The other category is what we call non-governmental organizations. And these are usually like advocacy organizations, activists, and also charities. I'm seeing my friend here from Food for the Poor. That's an example, right? We have mustard seed communities, etc. Places that, offer some type of charitable service or advocacy service to the nation and the community. So you can do your service there as well. Now, this is important. If you have a job at any of these places, you cannot do your community service there, right? So for example, say you have an official job with the, Down Hope Gardens, right? And you're saying, okay, I already work here, I'm going to do my community service here. No, because that is you benefiting in terms of tangibly advancing yourself in your job there. You have to choose somewhere else, right? And you ensure that you complete 40 hours there. Now, I said that you are getting the chance next week to do something important. The Community Services Department that Mr. Gordon heads, they will have a list of different places that have agreed with the university through the Community Services Department to accommodate you, because it's possible that you are thinking that I don't know where to go. So we will provide a list, and guess where you find the list? Anybody? On Moodle. Yes. The list, you should get a prize, but I don't have any. So the list will be there that you will speak with your tutor about, and you can approach these places to offer service. However, some of you have contacts at all different places that you can call somebody or visit somebody. Maybe you know somebody in a basic school somewhere and you are saying, I would like to do my community service there. Or you know somebody at a high school somewhere. It doesn't matter. You can do it there. And you can do it anywhere across the island. Maybe you are not Jamaican and you live in Barbados. Yes, you can do it in Barbados too, or any country. The important thing is that it's a non-governmental organization and that you are offering service. And there is a form. After you have gotten consent from where you want to do it, there's a form that you will take there and fill it out. It's called Individual Proposal Form. And where do you get it? On Moodle. It will be there. And you will just download it, print it, take it to them. They'll sign it and give it back to you. And then you submit that to your lecturer. It's important that you speak with your lecturer, your tutor, before you sign off on where you are doing your community service, right? It's important that they give the go-ahead before you do that. All right, I hope you guys are with me. I think so, based on how you are interacting. So let's move on. The next requirement is that you write one reflection paper, just one. And I know there are some students here who are upperclassmen, and they are really wondering how you guys getting away with one paper, because they did 3 and 4. But you only have one. The module has been revised. You only have one. And students, do not, believe it or not, one of the things that we see is that some students complete the 40 hours, and guess what? They don't do the reflection paper. Does that make sense? It doesn't, and then you have to do the module again. No. Ensure you write that paper. It's one paper, and it's just about 2 pages. It's easy. It's a reflection piece. You will get instructions when you go to class. You just get it done. And then at the end of your service, after you have completed your hours, there is an evaluation that the agency will do of you. It's a form as well that you will take to them. And where is it, the form? It's on Moodle. You will download it, take the form to wherever you served, and they will complete it and give it back to you, and you submit it to your tutor. And the reflection paper is a paper that you will submit on Moodle as well. And finally, the final requirement is that there is a student evaluation. Now, this is a form that you will complete, and you will submit that to your lecturer. And that's at the end of the semester, right? So those 5 requirements, complete them, and you are good to go. Simple as that. All right, so I'm basically just going through here the things that you need to submit at the end of the semester. So this is what you submit, and you can tick it off. That's your checklist to know that you are on track. You complete your agency proposal form, you submit, and your activity card, notice it says submit activity card. Your activity card is what you will take from your tutor. It's also on Moodle. You'll take that and you will log your hours. Your tutor will give more explanation as to how to get that done. You will, every time you go, you carry it with you. It is signed that you completed 6 hours today. You completed 2 hours another day, and it is signed. And at the end of your service, ensure you get it signed and stamped by whoever is your supervisor at the agent to say, yes, that you completed your hours, right? Your tutor will give you the details, your reflection paper, your everything. And then you know that you would have finished. So that's your checklist to ensure that you get things done, all right? All right, so let's talk about awards. Now, you are at the Community Service Conference this year, and this conference occurs every year. And you know, if you look at your program, do you have a program in your hand? If you look at the program towards the bottom, it says presentation of awards. Are you seeing it? Because every year, the students who do extremely well in their community service, guess what? You get an award. And you will see that happening today for the students who did extremely well last academic year. So ensure that you do good service, and you could be here next year at this time to achieve an award, right? So work towards that. Go over and beyond and serve well, and you will get that. Keep in mind that when you are assigned your tutor, that tutor, you need to know who they are, because many students have no idea who their tutors are, even though they go to classes all the time. And keep abreast of your tutor. Your tutor is your first point of contact for anything that you need. Between your tutor and Moodle should answer any question that you have. If it has to get to me, then it means that you are already in trouble, right? So I'm the coordinator. I am available. My email has been on every slide if you have been paying attention. But do not email me for things that you can't speak with your tutor about. If you need a form, if it comes to your mind that you need a form or any documentation that the module needs, go on Moodle. I can promise you it is there. I'm the one who puts it there, so I know it's there. And if you are having trouble, speak with your tutor, right? But you can escalate it to me if there is a problem that you are facing. So the only thing I have left to say, guys, is just to ensure that you have a great semester, serve well, serve efficiently, and ensure that you get the most out of this experience. And, of course, the best experience that you can have here at the birthplace of greatness, the University of Technology, Jamaica. So welcome, and I wish for you all the best semester possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nicole Cameron. That was such a wonderful presentation.
Indeed.
So you know what time it is? It's gift giving time. We like to give away prizes here. And so we have a few gifts that we want to give away. But of course, you have to answer the questions. All right, are you guys ready? We're not ready. We're ready for the gift? I'm going to see one of them bag here, because anybody will win for share them gift with me. I know it's heavy. It's heavy? All right, cool. That means that we have some quality gifts that we're giving away. All right, so my first question, and it comes off the presentation that Dr. Nicole has just given. If anybody in here can tell me, when is the community service programs offered and how many hours are required? Whoa, no sir. I know it. I know the gift giving was going to bring you guys out, you know.
Wanna just stay up here? Hi, you can come up. Just stay up here.
Just stay, man. We have other questions for you. All right, so when is the community service programs offered and how many hours are required to complete them?
So good morning, everyone. The community service hours the community service programs are offered all around the semester, semester 1, 2, and summer semester.
Yes.
And you have to complete 40 hours.
Oh, lovely. Give her a round of applause. Wait, man. We have some other hours to complete, you know. What are the other hours? Apart from the 40 hours of community service, what are the other hours that you need to complete? No, man, Goody did I take notes.
Oh, yes.
She was taking the notes.
You're supposed to attend 5 hours of classes.
Thank you so much. Yes, give her a round of applause. Girl, I come in to check you for what's in the bag. I need to know. All right. So, if you can tell me, kind sir, what is the module code? What is the module code for this program?
CSP 1010. 1010.
Go again? Close. We'll give him another chance? All right, one last chance.
CSP 1010.
Almost. Can somebody please help him out? We'll give you one last chance.
CSP 10010.
All right. No, man. We have to give him a gift. Yes, we're giving him a gift. We're giving him a gift. Thank you so much. Remember, we're new, you know, so we can't go too hard on you guys. All right?
True.
And I hope the rest of you remember this code for the rest of your semester. All right. So we have another. All right. What are the 2 categories of non-profit organizations that you can volunteer your time? Come on, give us the 2 categories. Or if you guess one of the categories, you can give us an example of a non-profit organization that you have to volunteer your time with.
I'm wondering if anybody else in the line might be able to answer.
Ask. If you have the answer, come up to the mic.
Come up to the mic.
If you have the answer, come up to the mic. What are 2 categories of non-profit organization where you can volunteer your time?
Government organization, high school.
Are we giving it to him?
Yeah.
Yes, are we giving it? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Share some of the things we do, because
yeah, it's heavy. I tell you now, we have quality prizes that we are giving away today, so don't you worry. I feel like I just want to give the 2 of them 2 KFC gift voucher just because them come up here. Give them a round of applause. Don't worry, we will have more gifts to give away. All right? Thank you so much. So right about now, we'll be going into our panel discussion. Who are the agencies that are here for our panel discussion, DJ?
So we have representatives from Food for the Poor, Jamaica Social Investment Fund, the Social Development Commission, and the Ministry of National Security.
Okay, wonderful. And we will have, who is going to moderate for us? We will have Ms. Zoniel Robe.
And the theme, of course, for the panel discussion is achieving sustainable development goals through community service. Can you guys say that with me?
Achieving sustainable development goals through community. All right. Please remember that theme. At this point, we'd like to say a pleasant welcome to our Western Campus students who are online. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for everybody who has showed. The audience is getting very full, you know. I like this.
I'm wondering if anybody here is representing a hall here on campus.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, yes.
I love that.
I feel, Deidre, I feel like we have a basket that I want to give away a little later.
I feel so too.
Should it be a hall competition?
Let's see.
Yes?
Remember, Ministry of Health is here for that hall competition and giveaways
Oh,
at
Lord.
about 10:30. So make sure you're ready in terms of your hall and your hall participation.
That sounds wonderful.
And we have a lot more prizes.
We do. Thank you, Mr. Gordon. All right, so at this time we're going to invite Miss Danielle Robe. Danielle, did I pronounce that right? Danielle Robe. Oh, pretty in pink. I love
giving
it.
Barbie.
Yes,
Yeah.
Barbie, yes. Were you at the premiere, miss? Because you're looking very...
Oh, you are? Front row? Okay.
Thank you so much. Give her a warm welcome.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. How has your morning been so far? No answers? Okay. All right, I'm going to invite my panel to join me upstairs. Okay, thank you guys for joining us today. And I just want to start from the end of the table, just an introduction, where you're from, what you do, and how does community service drop in.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Francina Price, and I am with the Social Development Commission. I supervise 20 communities in the development areas of the 3 Miles and Duhaney Park. Community service is what we do at SDC. The Social Development Commission is an arm under the Ministry of Local Government with direct responsibility for community development.
Good morning, good morning. I'm Marsha Rose, Development and Marketing Manager at Food for the Poor Jamaica. Volunteerism. That's Food for the Poor. In terms of what we do, we are in every parish. As a matter of fact, we're in 16 countries. And once there is a disaster, once you think about anything that a community needs, that's Food for the Poor. We have major ministries at Food for the Poor where we deal with health, education, housing, you name it. That's what we're about. And we need volunteers to help us so that we're able to serve the individuals that we deal with on a daily basis. So volunteerism is very important to Food for the Poor.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Larissa McBean. I am the tourism specialist at the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, particularly on a project, one of the projects that JSIF manages, which is the second Rural Economic Development Initiative. At JSIF, we mobilize resources and channel them to vulnerable communities, to develop infrastructure, to basically lift the status and socioeconomic condition of
of the communities across Jamaica. We do project management. However, in one of our projects, that's the Integrated Community Development Project, ICDP2, because it's the second cycle of this project, we promote volunteerism in communities through a partnership with the Jamaica Constabulary Force, where community members 18 and over can volunteer to help keep their communities safe, particularly the youth in the community. So through this initiative, these volunteers are trained and they ensure that students are off the streets in vulnerable communities by 8 p.m. during weekdays, 9 p.m. on weekends. And the skills that they gain during this program is also that they're also transferable, so they can apply them to other jobs, other responsibilities. I suppose I'll discuss more about JSIF's work throughout the course of this panel discussion.
Hello, morning everyone. Morning everyone. Hi, I'm Renee Steele. I'm the Senior Policy Director for Crime Prevention and Community Safety at the Ministry of National Security. Our primary focus is to design and implement programs that treat with young persons who are at risk to violence, as well as treating with deported migrants and local ex-offenders. When it comes on to the value added of community service and giving back, as we heard earlier, no man is an island. It also means that no ministry is an island, and it really takes a village. So in order for us to be most efficient at what we do, your help is always necessary. So I'll discuss further about a particular activity that you can lend support to. Thanks.
All right, so I think we can all agree that this is a panel of very impressive women. Don't you think? Give us a round of applause, please. Yes, very impressive women. I just want to be the person to stand for the students. I am graduating this year, so I'm not fully out of UTech yet, so I know exactly what you're going through as it relates to CSP and so forth. I can personally say that doing volunteering has put me in different mouths that I needed to be in. So when you get this job or this course, do it to the best of your ability, because the persons who see you and know what you can do will call your name in meetings that you want to be in. Okay? All right. So I would just like to know from our panel, what benefits would you say that the volunteering at your different organizations would bring to the students individually for their career path, no matter where they're coming from? Anybody want to take it? What benefits?
I'll take that one. I remembered when before I started my job at Food for the Poor, I had my own restaurant, and within my restaurant, I was serving the homeless. I started my own charity where I would feed the homeless from my business. And so because of that, I got involved in so many different activities, understanding the importance of giving back, that with my business, when I closed the doors of my business and was able to apply to Food for the Poor, I had a heart and understanding of what it entails to give back. And so I was able to start working at Food for the Poor. And so giving back starts from your heart. It starts with you first, understanding why it is so relevant for us. It's about God. The first thing that we have to do is acknowledge God in your life and know that it's not just you're not only doing it because of a career or for self. You have to understand that that's what God requires from us. And so that's the first part. The second part is we have to pay it forward. And paying forward means we have to serve. And so when you go into your careers, your heart and your mind is conditioned so you will have a heart to serve properly, because you within yourself, while you're here at UTech, will understand the importance of serving others. So when you start your career, it builds self, it builds character, it builds you.
I think that's a great tagline. It builds self, it builds character, and it builds you. How do you think your different companies can achieve their sustainable development goals using community service?
All right, thanks for that. All right, so for the Ministry of National Security, when it comes on to crime prevention, one of our specific objectives is to reduce the risk to violence among children, adolescents, and young adults, right? So I'll say it again, it's reducing risk to violence among children, adolescents, and young adults. Now, in order to do that, we take a very targeted approach. The first main point is how it is that we go about selecting these particular individuals to receive support. We start at the community level. We then drill down to identify secondary high schools in that community. We then look at feeder primary schools that then feed into that particular high school. A criteria is given to the individual schools to select the students who are deemed most in need. When this wholesale approach to violence prevention, so for example, where Mr. Gordon mentioned the education fair or social fair, social services fair, UTech hosted one in the summer period. You can have volunteers who come on to lend support in activities like that. At the secondary level, where it is that you have children who are right at the cusp, if you leave them alone, it is highly likely that they will cross over into that dark side. So you want to work to pull them back. This particular component is very important for you, colleagues here. I call you colleagues because I look forward to seeing you after you've graduated. Mentorship. I cannot stress the importance of mentorship. I want us to think about being here, that we've been given a life-changing opportunity. I want us to remember that we did not get here by ourselves. Think about that individual or individuals who served or continue to serve as positive role models for you. Just like how you have these persons, these are children who need them too. And as young individuals, young and vibrant, who are looking to give back through community service, you can give significant contribution through mentorship. We can talk off the air about that because we have a structured program at the Ministry of National Security where you can be trained and volunteer services as a mentor. The last tier of prevention is called tertiary prevention. That is where you have young persons who have been risk assessed and they have been deemed to be most vulnerable. These are children who would have been exposed to high levels of trauma, children who can participate in school fights, etc., right? What we do with these groups is that we have specialized interventions. UTech, again, has come on board to support us. Most recently this summer, we had what you call a music, sports, and technology summer fusion activity. What it is that you take these youngsters and you want to expose them to something different. So they were afforded a 4-week access to music interventions, sports, by extension through Mr. Gordon with the Jamaica Basketball Association, and UTech came on board for robotics and animation. Again, for activities such as these, as giving back to community, doing your community service, you can come on board and lend support. These interventions continue into the new school year and onwards, so we can again speak to say how you can participate and clock those 40 hours, giving support to the MST activities.
So what I'm hearing, okay, we circle. What I'm hearing is that despite what you like and your different talents, there is always room to volunteer. You can go ahead with your point.
Right. So at Food for the Poor, we construct houses. So that's another way you can volunteer. We have constructed over 36,000 houses island-wide. So that's somewhere that you can volunteer to see a family moving from nothing into a house. It's an amazing experience. We do food packages that I know that we have done with Mr. Gordon, right? Definitely. And we have a health ministry. We have schools that we have repaired and construct. That's another thing that you can help us with. And we now just started our Build Back the Love for Jamaica campaign. And that speaks to the development of Jamaica. I know that Mr. Gardner had mentioned something where, we're talking about you start giving somebody something, it's an appreciation. And that's what we started at Food for the Poor. We give, and that's the appreciation. But then now we need to ensure that persons are able to stand on their own. So our Build Back the Love for Jamaica campaign is all about sustainability. And so there are many programs you can help us with. We have our agriculture program. We have 15 fishing villages island-wide. There are so many different aspects to Food for the Poor that if you are interested, just call me and we will definitely be able to see how you'll be able to do those 40 hours. And I guarantee you, you're going to want to spend more than 40 hours with us.
All right, so just to follow up on what Ms. Rose said earlier about volunteerism and the importance of volunteering as young persons, it is very important to volunteer because in volunteering, you will find your true self. You will discover who you really are and what you really want to do in life, because you might think that this is something that you want to do. You might choose a career path because it looks profitable and it looks like something that you'd want to do. But in volunteering at organizations, you will find that no, you have a passion for something else. And if you find your passion, then you wouldn't have worked a day in your life if you're doing something that you are passionate about. And we at SDC, we tend to bring that out in our community development activities. We work with communities right across Jamaica, 775 communities right across Jamaica, and we work through organizations that we call community development committees as well as community-based organizations. And all of these persons that serve in these areas are volunteers. They are not paid. They are volunteers. They volunteer their time, and we help in formalizing these community development committees through and we work with them through different programs that we have at SDC. Sports for Community Development, we do a lot of training as well. We train persons in how to manage their businesses, how to manage organizations. We do training in governance and other areas, as well as we empower persons. We give communities a voice. The groups give communities a voice where you are able to speak on different issues, advocate for different issues, advocate for different stuff that you see happening in your community. So it is very important that as young persons, you give back to your community. If you don't know of the community-based organizations in your community, try finding out if there's a youth club, if there's a parenting group, whatever group it is that is in the community that you can volunteer in. Because guess what? As Ms. Rose says, that's how I get this job at SDC, by volunteering in my community. That's how SDC discovered me, and that's how I became a part of SDC, working within the organization. So volunteerism is key. And what we find as I work within communities is that volunteerism is dying. But it is very good that UTech has this program where we can revitalize that and show young persons the importance of volunteering and how it will benefit yourself as individuals in realizing your true self.
I'd like to add to my colleagues and really echo their sentiments. As an alumna of UTech and UTech's community service program, I too went through this program. I volunteered at the Papine High School. I won't tell you the year and age myself, but it was a very fulfilling experience going to Papine High School after my classes at UTech to help students with their homework. I was already studying education, however, it really awoke in me the love I had for teaching. And I'm not currently an educator, but my work does involve engaging with people, sharing ideas. So I can attest to the importance of this community service program at UTech, as well as the importance of volunteerism. I remember my first job after UTech, well, my second job. I did a year abroad, came back home, and I was applying for jobs and not getting any. I had a mentor that I was paired with at UTech as well, through the UTech mentorship program, and I reached out to her, telling her I don't have a job, I'm willing to volunteer. And I went to her office. She was an attorney, and I went to her office and I was helping her with her filing and so on. And I kid you not, I was there about 2 days. I got a job. And that was because I was volunteering. If I had not gotten up out of my house, gone to this lady's office, helped her, I wouldn't have gotten the opportunity. And volunteering is also a form of networking, because when you volunteer, you're meeting many different people from many different backgrounds, and these people can connect you to important opportunities. But I also want to talk about JSIF's work. Now, JSIF manages projects, so our main focus is not necessarily volunteering or volunteerism. However, we do have one particular project that I mentioned earlier that has a volunteer program where we train volunteers to help promote safety and security. However, I'd like to make a connection. My focus is community-based tourism development, and many of the community groups that we support are groups that have been volunteering in the development of their local communities. Many of them have spent years developing their community members, the resources, innovating in order to develop themselves as well as to help their communities. And through JSIF's support of such community groups, whether it's the Charlestown Maroons, whether it's the Treasure Beach Women's Group in St. Elizabeth, all of these groups benefit from these projects, from the capacity development that they acquire or gain from JSIF's work, infrastructure development, marketing support, and all of this helps to boost the community, to boost the social services within those communities, and to make them stronger. We currently don't have a relationship with UTech in terms of community service. However, I'm sure our senior management would be amenable to starting that relationship. So, Mr. Gordon, we can discuss that further.
I just think I need to share this with you. Our founder, Freddie Mahfoud, decided that he wanted to give back. And with his heart, he started in a very small office of just asking persons to donate. And then here we are, 40 years later, in 16 countries. So it really starts with you wanting to give back. And I have to share that what we believe in and what we stand for at Food for the Poor is Matthew 25:40. Whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did it for me. I need to explain that. That is very critical to Food for the Poor, and I think I need to share it with you how important. Don't think about it. It doesn't matter how small it is, it can grow and have a huge impact.
Nice, nice. Okay, so in closing, I would just like to start from you to say one tip that you would give to our students as it relates to volunteering. In one sentence, one quick tip that you would say to our students, this is why you should volunteer.
So, young people, I want to say to you today that in giving back, you give from the heart. Whatever you do from the heart, it will extend and people will see and know that it is truly from, they'll feel it when you give from the heart.
I will continue to say wherever I go that giving back represents God. And that's the only thing I can leave with you. That giving back represents God, and that's what is required of all of us. That's it for me. Giving back because of God.
I would have to say that giving is its own reward. You can ask anyone who volunteers, anyone who is a member of the Rotary Club, Kiwanis, ask them. It gives you this feeling of purpose. It gives you confidence to know that you are helping someone. Plus, there's a bonus. It opens so many doors for you, doors you wouldn't even imagine. So I would encourage everybody to give back. And as my colleague here says, it doesn't matter how small. It may seem insignificant to you, but it is significant to somebody.
So the one word I leave you with today is Ubuntu. I don't know how many of us know that word, Ubuntu. It's an ancient African word, and it means humanity to others, Ubuntu. What it speaks about is that I am what I am because of who we all are, right? I am who I am because of who we all are. What that means is that, again, it takes a village. Nothing is ever too small, it takes a village, and we are as strong as our weakest link, right? Ubuntu.
And with that, the panel discussion comes to an end. Thank you so much for listening, guys, and thank you, my panelists, for being here today. We have some tokens. Do I give them? Okay. Can I take? All right, cool.
And we too would like to say thank you to the panelists. We consider everybody here partners of UTech. As you hear, have you been hearing? We'll be expecting some of our students to become more engaged with some of our partners. And you probably learned a new term today, Ubuntu. Look it up, do some research, and again, get involved. Thank you again, guys. On behalf of the Department of Community Service and Development, we have some small tokens for you to say thank you again for being here.
Yes, 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 people. And as our panelists are getting ready for their group photo op, I would like to invite one of our students. Do you have anything at all that you want to add to what has been discussed? Or if you have any questions, anything at all that you'd like to say about this community development discussion that we've been having? Come, man. I have something to give. I like this. I like this a lot. Welcome her, please. Give her a welcome.
So good morning again, everyone. I don't have any question, but what I would like to add is that I'm a firm believer of paying it forward. I believe that whatever you put out there, whatever you give, no matter how small or big it is, it always have a way of coming back to you. So you must always be kind, be mindful of how you... Sorry about that. Be mindful of how you treat others around you. You never know what the person can do for you, how they can help you. And even if they don't have anything to give you, just still give it with a willing heart, because you never know.
That is so, so true. Give her a warm round of applause. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Khalid Barrett. I have a question to the panelists.
Okay. Well, are our panelists leaving just yet? No, they're not leaving just yet. We have a question from one of our students, so anybody is free to respond.
Go ahead. So do you like how community service has progressed over the years? If no, how would you change it?
Could you repeat, please?
Do you like how community service has developed over the years? If no, how would you change it?
So you're asking the panelists if they like how community service has developed over the years, and if not, how would they change it? Do we have anyone that would like to take on this question? I think it's a very lovely question. I'm coming.
A great question. So I think community service has exploded. However, we need to coordinate better, right? To be more impactful and efficient in how we deliver the services. So as government, we do suffer from working in silos. We're trying to resolve that by working together more within government. But once we coordinate, get the community services aligned to what we're doing, we will be better. So coordination, improved coordination.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so, so much. Yes. Hold 1 second. SDC would like to add?
All right, and in adding to that, I like the fact that she said about coordination. As agencies, we tend to be doing the same thing and doing it in different areas and reinventing the wheel. But if we partner and come together, we can work better. That's one. And two, persons working in community service over the years, they have been giving, and sometimes they are not on the receiving end. And so it is very important that, and this is just my personal view now, one of the things that we need to look at is how do we compensate volunteers? We might not be able to pay them, give them tangible things, like we might not give them a salary or a stipend, but we could look at stuff like they would get a lower discount if when they apply for a house at NHT, they will get a lower interest rate, or they will get a waiver in terms of the down payment or something like that. Or we could look at, they have a food bank. There's a food bank where they can, on a monthly basis or a weekly basis, they know they have something going home too, because these persons are volunteers and sometimes they don't have a 9-to-5 job, and they are volunteering, and their kids still need to go to school. So we also need to look at scholarships for their kids, more scholarships for their kids from primary right up to university level. Stuff like that, some tangible things. It might not be physical, it might not be money that we're giving to them, but some things that they can look forward to at the end of the day.
Thank you so, so much. So I hope that has answered your question. I also would like to add to that, I am a firm believer also in volunteerism and community development. And I do believe, as our colleagues have mentioned, that it is about collaboration, it is about coming together, and it is about taking care of those persons on grassroots who are volunteering, because even though volunteerism oftentimes does not come with a monetary compensation, it is sometimes the livelihood of persons in our communities. And we need to look at how we're taking care of those influencers, those persons who are helping these agencies on the ground to reach out to the community and help with community development. So thank you. We have 2 goodie bags for you, of course, because we love to give.
Yeah.
Yes, we love to give things away. And so thank you for sharing with us. Give them another round of applause. This is what we want from our students. We want them to be bold. We want them to step forward. We want them to share their ideas and let their voices be heard, especially as it comes to community development and volunteerism. Thank you. So,
we also want to highlight a special young person who just followed our Instagram. So when you came in, you saw the QR codes, and we're encouraging you to connect with us via Instagram. And at this time, we're inviting the user with the handle JXM__Z to come and receive a token.
Are you
courtesy
here?
Of us. Yes, he is.
JXM__Z.
This
Here
could
he-
be you.
He has to introduce himself to us.
True, because JXM is not really.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't have a clue.
Hi, my name is James. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, James, because you get it. Because
Okay, James.
Yeah.
It's code. All right, thank you so much. Give him a round of applause. We want to take this time again to big up our sponsors. Of course, our main sponsors today are Cal's Manufacturing, Optical Smart Limited, Winchester Dental, and our exhibitors and sponsors in the house. Of course, we have Bridge Project, the Youth Foundation, we have Marcus Mazai Garvey. Their mobile museum is here. Yes, that is the Liberty Hall. We have the Social Development Commission. We have JSIF, that's the Jamaica Social Investment.
And the Fish Clinic.
Oh, and the Fish Clinic. So we have a few persons in the house. Yes, we will be highlighting some more of our sponsors later down. But right now, I have 3 more gift bags. You want to give them away?
We can give them away right after the entertainment.
All
right,
right, then, not a problem.
So we're going to invite at this time Mrs. Kanika Rust. Are you here in the building with us?
Yes, is she here, Mrs.
Is she
Kenny?
here? Okay.
Okay.
Love that, love that.
Give her
And
a warm welcome, please.
Good morning, everyone. No, man. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, students, parents, staff. Those online, it's really good to see you today. So I'm going to be singing a song, but I need your help, right? You think you can help me out? Come on, the hall people here have a lot of energy. You know, my friend over there. All right, I'm ready. All right, can we just stand up for a little bit? You've been sitting all morning. I think you can stand up for like 5 minutes. Aha! So now we're waiting on the music, right? You a cappella? Me alone now sing a cappella. You going to help me?
Yes, we'll help you.
all right, so in the meantime, while they're sorting out the music, we're going to do 2 quick giveaways to those persons who would have followed us on our Instagram page.
All right. So if we have DD, so that's DE.DE.__. we would like to give you something, so you can come up here now. If you are here, that's DD.
Are you
Yes.
here? Woo! And of course, you can connect with us at UTech JA_community service. And you can win enough prize just like this. Yeah.
All right. So I would like to give away another one. So is there Shades by Disha? Shades by Disha. Yes. I believe this is a business. All right. Thank you so much. Please remember to scan the QR code, follow us, and keep up to date with our Instagram.
And also for those of you who will be participating today with the site visits to the various agencies, the buses leave here at 12 p.m. So please ensure that you're here latest 11:55 as the buses leave at 12 p.m. on the dot.
Are we ready? Okay, let's go. All right, this is beautiful day. Everybody knows this, right? Come on. Let's go. Can you start it over one more time, please? Keep those claps going on. Clap your hands. So this is called the birthplace of greatness, the University of Technology, Jamaica. So come here and leave a footing, okay? Start it over, please. Keep those claps going on. Yeah.
Say this morning I woke up and I looked in the mirror. Every part of my body was in place. Many people died and never saw this day. So another day I live, I appreciate. Don't ever wanna act too high and mighty, 'cause tomorrow I can fall down on my face. In everything, Lord, I give you praise, and that puts a smile on my face. Lord, I thank you for sunshine. Come on. Thank you for joy. Lord, I thank you for pain.
Come on, sing it out. Sing it.
It's a beautiful day. Don't fuss and fight. Let us unite. We got one life, so let's make it right. It's a beautiful day. Yeah.
You're doing so well.
So yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, won't be dismayed. When I see the clock ticking away and things are not in place, everything in life happens for a reason. Disappointment comes with a lesson. It's for you to be wiser, got to work harder. In the end, it will get better. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. A beautiful day, yeah, yeah. Beautiful day. If you got life, then give God praise. You may not have much, but you're living day by day. You may have faith and don't want to work, so get up off that seat and put that brain to work. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful, 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 beautiful. It's a beautiful day. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, won't be dismayed. When I see the clock ticking away and things are not in place, everything in life happens for a reason. Disappointment comes with a lesson. It's for you to be wiser, gotta work harder. In the end, it will get better. Lord, I thank you for sunshine, for rain. Lord, I thank you for joy, thank you for pain. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. life, so let's make it right. A beautiful day, a beautiful day.
Yes, that was indeed beautiful on this beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you, everybody, for participating.
And thank you so much, Mrs. Rust, for that beautiful rendition of Beautiful Day, as today is a beautiful day.
All right, so we do have another performer.
And this young lady is the former deputy head girl at the Arden High School, and of course an award-winning performer at the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission's festival competitions.
Oh,
her
wow.
name, yeah, all of these great things. Her name is Miss Alia Hall, and she's going to do for us a nice, fun dub. Please to make Alia feel welcome.
See, I truly don't know I'm vexing a star. You can't imagine? The man see me step out in the road, you know. Him see me fan down the vehicle, you know. And him still drive past me. So I go so boom, I jump in my car, I turn on my siren, come and decide to nah ease up on him. But then government vehicle not go broke down for me. I see just as my about to hold him, you know. I lock him, I never hold him. You see what's like how my light bill due, rent due, and my penny them have to go back to school? Oh, they are telling them my business and I never introduce myself. Well, I am a thieving policeman, that is what I am. Empty your pocket, me will hold out me hand. Whether or not you abide by the law, once me see your wallet, me a sink in my claw. I am a thieving policeman, that is what I am. Empty your pockets, me will hold out me hand. You see whether or not you abide by the law. Once me see your wallet, me a sink in my claw. Just the other day, me stop a businessman. Him say him not no time, so me make up a plan. Drop a little penny in on my left hand, then go along your way. Nice meeting you today. I am a thieving policeman, that is what I am. Empty your pockets, me will hold out my hand. You see whether or not you abide by the law. Once me see your wallet, me a sink in my claw. Later down the line, me stop a taxi man. Afraid, them one here always wrong. My orchestrate a deal. Well, if the man shook, pay me off for the ticket and you get off the hook. Him asks me where my name, I say, won't you take a look? I am a certified, exemplified professional crook. I am a thieving policeman, that is what I am. Empty your pockets, me will hold out me hand. You see whether or not you abide by the law. Once me see you well in me, I sink in my claw. From the other day, no money nah run. Me get for understand my bank account and give me bone. Them shoot off of me out a Devon House Road. And me diva get a bonus when me reach home. From morning till night, me a patrol the street. Yet me can't buy your clocks for put on my feet. Me I go embrace my possibilities. I won't stop every vehicle way pass by me. I am a thieving policeman, that is what I am. Empty your pockets and me hold out me hand. Whether or not you abide by the law. Once me see your wallet, me a sink in my claw. Thank you.
No, sir.
Yes.
Ma
That
forgot
was.
No, ma'am, I forgot to hide my wallet. You have to hide your wallet.
Let's
Everybody
stop
hide their
drive.
wallet. Now, we have to stop drive. We have to go take bus. We can't afford to be stopped. So when I see her, I know say what she go do. Not even no. Not stretch out her hand.
Wow. Give her another round of applause. That was such a creative piece of dub poetry. All right. So at this time, it has been brought to my attention that somebody has missing their, what is this? A card holder? Yes, a card holder. If you are missing a card holder, please come and check with us to see if this card holder belongs to you.
You'll have to be able to identify the items in the card holder.
Of course. All right. So we are going to move on
to the presentation of awards.
But I want to present my own award first. We have enough to give away.
Okay, no problem.
All right, so we're going to ask a few questions so we can give away a few more of our gift vouchers, our KFC gift vouchers. Yes, and also our little goodie bags. All right, I have the questions right. Okay, here they are. All right, so who has been listening to our panelists? Who has been listening to the panel discussion? I hope so. All right, so what I want someone to come up here right now and name the agencies that participated in the panel discussion. You have to come, Mum. You have to come up here. And there were 4 of them, so you have to name the 4 agencies that participated in today's panel discussion.
So it's Food for the Poor.
Correct.
JSTI, Social Development Commissioner Fund, something like that. And the third one is National Security.
It's 4 of them.
The fourth one. All right, JSTI, JST, Food for the Poor, Social Development Commission, and National Security.
Is she correct?
Yes, she is.
Is she correct? Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I have another question that I want to ask. I want someone to come up here and tell me, in your own words, what is the importance of community service and volunteerism? So based on what we've been discussing and talking about, I want you to come up here in your own words and tell us what you believe is the importance of community service and volunteerism.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
In my opinion, community service and volunteerism is important for many reasons. You can build character, you can learn important skills, you can gain experience that you can take into the working world, as well as you can gain credits to graduate.
So for all of that, I feel like him can't just get a little bag. I have to give him the KC voucher, not true. Him not sound like one of the panelists just a while ago?
Yes,
no, sir.
He really did.
So enjoy the KFC. If you're going to get it today, you can just contact myself and Rachel, right?
Right, I like leg and thigh.
Yeah, we're going to be here all week. Don't look at me, no.
Spicy. All right. Thank you so much. I have one more question. I have one more question to ask before we go into our award ceremony. All right, so earlier we had Dr. Nicole Cameron come and give us an overview of the community development module. So, people, I need you to name the platform on which you are encouraged to go, and also, I said I'm running up, I needed to name the platform on which Dr. Nicole had encouraged you all to ensure that you sign up on. But also, I would like you to name 2 of the forms that you can find on this platform.
Him say him ready, you know?
Him ready?
All
Him
right.
look very ready.
The platform is Moodle, and 2 of the forms is evaluation form for the company, and the
Okay.
one that you will give at the end of the semester to like your tutor.
And what is it called?
I forgot.
The two of them are evaluation forms, but what are they? The second one?
The agent evaluation form.
Yes.
That's for like the supervisor.
Okay,
and
so
then the company one. The company.
is the same agency and company same? Come on, you almost get it.
Somebody wants to come and help him?
The other form is the student evaluation form.
All right, great job. Give them a round of applause. Give them a round of applause. All right. All right, so guess what? We'll give them 2 vouchers and the bag. Them have to work out how they share the bag.
Because it's all about sharing and caring and
Yes,
networking at
collaboration.
university. So
That is what we are encouraging today. Thank you so much, students. Thank you. All right. So at this time, we are going to be moving into our presentation of awards. All right? And we are going to be recognizing some of our outstanding volunteers from last year. We will be giving them some lovely presents, and we're going to be asking some of our lecturers to help us with the presentation of the award.
So the first person that will be recognized this morning will receive an award for being the most outstanding community service program student. Her name is
Miss Nordia Bent, 140 hours at the Account General's Department. Give her another round of applause. Outstanding.
Indeed.
And presenting to her is Dr. Nicole Cameron, coordinator of this community service module.
Ms. Bentley also added value to the institution by creating a database which has improved the organization's access to information in a more effective and efficient manner. So you don't have to just go there and just volunteer. You can also leave your mark.
Lovely. All right. Yeah, man, they say we have to give away the prize, so we're giving them away. We have 2 more vouchers that we want to give away right now to persons who have signed up, who have followed our Instagram page. And we are going to give... Oh, they follow, they do everything. They're tricking the algorithm.
Yeah, man.
I like that.
So we're inviting Kingdom Woman Designs.
That's Kingdom Woman Designs.
Are you here? All right, to come.
Come right up.
And we're also inviting Joel.Line. Are you here? Awesome. So these are our 2 winners. We're in the award segment, so I guess we're awarding some tokens also. This next award will be presented by Mr. Daniel Donaldson, UTech Jamaica Students Union Community Service Director. This person is being recognized for being the most outstanding and committed teacher in the UTech Jamaica Students Union Council Teach the Youth program.
The Teach the Youth program is held annually to provide educational support for youngsters living in underserved communities. For example, Kintyre, Augustown Tavern, Highlight View, Landlease, and Sandy Park, with close proximity to the university's campus. This year's staging and success was enhanced by Mr. Seaborn's contribution. Thank you so much. Give him another round of applause.
So wait, you were also the person that won the KFC voucher? So you just won 2 things one time?
Yeah, man.
I love that for you.
I really love that too.
All right.
So on to our next recipient. This person
this award will be presented.
Okay. So, all right. The University of Technology, Jamaica, is devoted to positively impacting lives, driving sustainable development, and recognizing unsung heroes. With this thrust, Mrs. Francine Taylor Arnett, principal of the Groves Primary, is being recognized for the tremendous work she has been doing to transform the school in spite of their limited resources.
In support of her remarkable work and resourcefulness, the university is honored to award Mrs. Taylor Arnett as an unsung hero, who will also be given a donation of 2 tablets to the school to add to the innovation learning environment.
Please give a warm applause, a warm welcome to Mrs. Taylor Arnett, and her gift will be awarded to her by none other than Mr. Paulton Gordon,
Director of Community Service and Development.
I'm hearing that Mrs. Arnett is not here. She had planned to send a representative, and that person is Miss Slavern Campbell. Is that person here? Is Miss Campbell here? But as was mentioned earlier, the Grove Primary School is just up the road on Gardentown Road. They have done a lot in terms of trying to elevate their kids. If some of you are interested in supporting their resource center, they just expanded the resource center, got a fair amount of donations from Bridgeview Foundation, and it's really a nice space. It's not far from the campus, and it's an option for you in terms of that. How will you treat this, Mrs. Henland? I don't think a representative from the school is here, so we'll do it afterwards? All right.
Okay, no problem. Well, guys, earlier you were asked to stand up by Mrs. Rust. It's that time again because with us we have Mr. Travaine Morrison, right, who is from the Ministry of Health and Wellness, who is going to... Oh, he's asking for my help.
No problem. The Ministry of Health and Wellness, they have a lot of gifts. They have a lot of surprises and prizes to give away as well. So, we're going to welcome him to take over this segment. And I guess he wants you to move, as his shirt says, Jamaica Moves.
Is my mic not working? Those are prizes to give away. Yeah.
Oh, so I'm Santa because I'm hearing that in this big bag I have some gifts.
Lovely. Should I kick off my shoes? Can I participate? I can't
Mic
participate,
check.
or sorry.
Okay.
I won't.
Good morning, everyone. What kind of morning that? Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right, so this is a definite standing portion of the morning. Can everybody stand up, please? Get a nice stretch. Hands up, a nice stretch. All right. Check to your side if you have some space. All right, let me check my mic. Okay, great. Awesome. Because I do need my hands. I need my hands, all right? So you can reach up, check to the side, make sure you're not hitting anybody. All right, what I'm going to ask you guys to do is try to spread as much as you can. Get some space. Again, this is a movement section. All right, let me see the show of hands of the dancers in here. Any dancers in here? All right, I know you guys are first here, right? And some of you might be shy. But come on, we're here. We have to experience new things. We have to try to reinvent ourselves. If you're shy in high school, it's time to be bold, all right? No, we're talking about service. We're talking about... All right? We're going to shout out the arms later on. All right, so... we talk about service. We talk about serving the community. All right? Now, from this level, I want to ensure that you understand that you do have an obligation to serve yourself. All right? Let me hear yourself. Let me hear yourself. All right. So you have to take care of yourself so you can take care of others. We can say that. Take care of myself so I can take care of others. Repeat that. One of the ways to do that is to ensure that you try your best to live a healthier lifestyle. Now, a healthy lifestyle does not mean not eating meat, So, yes, you can use the KFC vouchers and get some KFC. We're not saying don't eat junk. We're talking about moderation. And we're talking about being active. Your body naturally is meant to be active. Now, you're at that age where you can wake up tomorrow and faster and fitter, but your body, your metabolism will start to slow down and you will start to put a lot of weight on and you don't want it to get to that stage where you can't take it off and start to have health complications, all right? So ensure that while you're here, there's a big field there, there's a big field at the front, there's a basketball court here. You're not short of space to be active here at UTech, right? So ensure that you always take the time to feed your brain. Now, when it comes down to studying, if you want to pass your exams, a great cheat code, instead of cheating off somebody's paper, is try to do some activities when you're in no mood to study, right before an exam, because that provides blood to the brain, and that will help you to study better, to be more focused in exams, and even be more focused in classes. All right? I need 3 female and 3 male on the stage. I need 3 female and 3 male on the stage. We got a prize to go away. Come on, cheer them on up, cheer them on. Cheer them on. All right, so the female, listen. Okay, I see male showing up. No, if you want to come, come, it's fine. Let's go. So I'm going to need you guys' help, all right? They don't know what they're doing as yet. Now, let me just introduce myself fully. I am Travaine Morrison. I am the National Physical Activity Specialist from the Ministry of Health and Wellness. I have a degree in sports science from UTech. So I'm a UTech alum. And from there, with the assistance of my dean at the time from UTech, I received a scholarship to go to Ireland to do my master's in health and leisure. So I want you to understand where you are. The teachers here, the lecturers here, they're looking out for your best interests. So be involved. Don't be one-dimensional. Yes, you're here to study, but get involved with other things. Right? So community service, you meet new people, talk to your lecturers. The vast majority of lecturers do care about how you develop and where you go after this. They will assist you where they can. So talk to your lecturers, be involved, get to know people, meet the people around you. Right now, like I said, I'm the National Physical Activity Specialist. I'm basically in charge of physical activity in the country. We do a lot of events. Most of the people who I get to provide services for my events are people I met at UTech who have their business. So I help them, they help me. So you can have that same relationship, so build relationship, build a network from here. You're all in different fields. One do music, someone do sports, someone is an accountant. You guys can come together, create business, all right? So don't fall short of that. Now, I need a track. I need a track. So I want to need you guys to vote for me. Can you do that? Round of applause, we can do that? All right, so I'm going to step over here. We're going to look at dance competition going on, all right? Well, I can see you. All right. Ready? It says movement time, movement time. Movement time, let's go. And look here, you don't have to follow the dance. You can do whatever you want. Watch out. And if you want to do this, if you want to do that, whatever you want to do, you can't stir fry, just move. Pause for a sec, pause for a sec. All right, watch here now. So you're in the crowd, you know. You're following along, but you're going to vote for who's the most creative. So we're not just looking for who can do stir fry. Right? What I want to show you is that now I'm no dancer, all right? But to stay active, I ensure that I find something that is fun and I do it. So we're going to play the stir fry. Oh yeah, man, we have that too. We're going to dance for a bit. We have 10 seconds, and you're going to vote for who you think did that. All right? Ready?
Fast! Order!
Come on, cheer the one. I made some nice. Cheer the one. Restart. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Move.
Then you back and then you do the stir fry. Twist your foot and then you do the stir fry. Spin your hand and then you do the stir fry. And if you talk, then you go get whack. Then you back and then you do the stir fry. Twist your foot and then you do the stir fry. Cheer what you find, do the stir fry. And if you talk, then you go get whack. Squeak you when you walk past it.
All right, everybody gonna stay where they are. When I put my hand above their head, you vote by noise. All right? No, I ain't booing over here. Although booing is still nice. Who have the most noise win? All right, so start over here. Jesus Christ. Over here. Over here. All right. Okay, I just wonder. Okay. That's the most male applause I heard. All right. So let me come back right here. No, you guys not leaving. You guys staying up here. We're going to begin too. What's your name? So Abigail and Daniel from Hall B. All right, so I was asked, and you guys, if you don't mind, because what I want to show you is we're going to do a workout. You guys going to follow along. But here we have, dancers and non-dancers, all right? But we do some movements either way. So you have a prize to get afterwards. So I want to hear a shout out for Garvey Hall. Nobody? Ferguson? Hall A? Hall B? Okay. I don't remember. Is that C? Is there a Hall C? Can't quite remember. I'm so old. That was my hall. Let me hear for Hall F. There's no meal for Hall F here. All right, DJ Hall, Dennis Johnson Hall. My hall. All right. So, listen, I say all of you sit down. It's movement time. Who did I leave? I said Garvey first. All right, Garvey Hall. Garvey Hall. You guys come in some more. All right, so listen. Unless you have a medical condition, everybody should be standing. Unless you have a medical condition, everybody should be standing. Okay. All right, so we're gonna run. We're gonna mix. We're gonna start off with heart fit. Movement time, ready? So what we're gonna do, in the space that you have, we're gonna walk on the spot, ready?
Best late entry of the
Come on, ready?
Braga!
Volume.
Yo! I'm not going no small fret. Let me extend my apologies on a big fret with big flag going overhead like canopy. Rag in my back pocket with a white vest, sneakers and wallabies. Knife tips and tight pants. I never really rate none of these. I come from brass festival and from customs and from flour mills. Was a fed fire fret and licensing fret and them had a power pill. Everybody gone nice and groovy bunchy, only pushing power still. If it's me alone, leave me with power on a hill. I ain't come here for no stand up. I come to party with my hand up. So all soca people, put your 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. I never come here for no stand up. I come to party with my hand up. All soca people, put your 2 1 in the air. You 2 1
Alright.
Show me your hand.
Crucial, ready?
All I know is pace. Feathers rough like sea. Going out all night. No go home before 3. When one fed done, we start a soak a spray. So we go with way. We no ask why, we no question mark. We take why with apostrophes. Girl with more lyrical content than Socrates. She calls shape like a triangle with a cosine of isosceles. Any other thing different than that is blasphemy. I come here for no stand up. I come to party with my hand up. So all soca people, put your 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. You 2 1 in the air. All soca lovers do this. Show me your hand. 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 I am your Santa Maria place. Dial rolling and pelting waves.
We're gonna go to the next track in a second. But while I talk, let's all march on the spot at the same time. Now, I can tell you, I have to go around the country and talk to a lot of people. All right? And a lot of people will say to me they wish they had known what I tell them now. I see some of you sitting, staring at me like a ghost. Understand that you're young now, right? So your metabolism is doing all the work for you. But I can tell you people at 25, 30, 31, 32 are getting stroke, right? Getting heart disease, and a whole host of other issues that could have easily been avoided had they just taken some time to check on their health. All right? So don't take it for granted. Do some activities in your own space, in the night, in the morning, whenever. All right, so next track. So, volume. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mix some of the dancehall dances with some soca music. Same again. 1 step to the side. Step inside. 1 2 3 4 5. Watch your move now. 1 foot together. To the side. Who know the dance here? Ready? Run now. 1 2 Short way. Go. Come back. Ready? Go. 1 2 Do it now.
Well, how else we will survive if we don't create a fight? This is a big part of life, so soca must live and never die. In this party atmosphere, so sweet that describes so only.
All right, go right side first. Ready? Ready? Right side. Go.
Can't stand, so we cannot dive. No oxygen tank, we can dipsy dive. So we got to come together and try to find a way. Find a way. No more fall down till we got a unify. Keep the money, we not taking back.
Go.
Come run me down when you see them get this.
Go.
Get this song.
Back out again. 1
In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get gone wassy. In the meantime, why don't you join in line, grab your bottle and spoon, and come let we party in the engine room.
5
Hey, I tell you now, if we could just put aside we pride and let Jaja be we guide, then love will be the prize and no one will be that type of way. You could get radiator and battery, new transmission from the factory. Look into whatever.
Ready? One more time. Promise me. Go. 1
Oxygen tank, we got it, see life, so we have to come together and try to find a way, find a way.
1 more.
No more fight, don't think we got a unify. Keep the money, we not take it.
To the side. There. 1
run me down when you see them. Get this song when you're ready. The money, I love the man with the come jam. It's the vibe in the center when they jam into this big band.
Old school now.
Join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room.
All right, first one.
In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get on, I say. In the meantime, why don't you join the line, grab your
All right. All right. Now, after this, we're going to have our push-up. We're going to have our push-up competition. We're going to have our push-up competition. So we're going to have male push-up competition. So each will have 1 minute, right, to do as many as they can. Can I get a mic up here, please? Get the mic up here, please. All right. So, you're in? All right, so 4 male. I need 1 more female up here to count. Come on, clap her up, clap her up, clap her up, clap her up, clap her up. All right, so male, 4 male go in, 4 female can go behind. You're gonna count for them, all right? So go behind the person you're counting for. So, we're in full push-ups, gentlemen. Arm shoulder apart, on the toe, away all the way down, and back up. All right, so stop. I'm gonna start the time. You're gonna count. So I wanna hear a round of applause. Who you're cheering for this competition? Right here. Here. Who's your pick? Who's your pick? Who's your pick? All right, so help me count down. We're gonna start time in 5. We can't count, we can't count. Start over, ready? We're gonna start time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Go. Can I get the next track? The one that and the right one that. And the right one, the one there. They're going. All right, halfway there, 30 seconds.
Well, I'm a team, they are so short, the whole of your friend. Matalana signal to me, sending back on 10. While everybody are short, reverse them at it again. So watch the bones. Skip
Got
your
you.
body there. Swing your
20 seconds to go.
Beat them like a whipping on me and me now.
Come on, gents. Come on, cheer them 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 on. 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Come on, cheer them on, cheer them on. Time. All right, so who you think won? Who won? All right, so what's your name?
Josan Williams.
Can I say it again?
Josan Williams.
All right, so you're counting. Mr. Williams, how much he got?
30. 30.
30, round of applause. What's your name?
Daniel Horton.
Daniel Horton. Who think Daniel won? All right, how much he got?
35.
35, round of applause. What's your name?
Makaya Morris.
Makaya Morris. How much he got?
25.
25, round of applause. All right, one more. What's your name?
Brandon Hibbert.
Brandon. Who think Brandon won? How much he got?
52.
52. 52. That's all, Nagim? All right, so it's the ladies' turn. So, gents, you can go behind the ladies. You're going to count for them. Squat. Never try that too much. It's push-up time. Yes, on your knee, on your knee, on your knee, on your knee. So, ladies and gents, I'm going to show you some stuff that doesn't count, all right? The crowd can see me? Because I don't want to cuss if they get less than you thought they got. So, all right, this no count. All right? That's not a push-up. So even though you're on your knee, and it's technically easier, it's not necessarily easy. All right? So, we want the body full straight. All right? So, that again doesn't count. We have to go all the way down and up. If we go down and do that, that doesn't count either. Same page? All right. Ladies. So, before you start, I want you to do one. Just let me tell you whether that is okay. Ready? Do one. Good, good. All right. Help me count down. Ready? 5.
Go! And after a couple magnum, a gal forget it. Yes, ma, back it up, the kid have money you spend. All of me team, they are so short, the whole of your friend. Matalan no signal to me sending back is 110. While everybody a shout, ravers them at it again. So watch the bums, hop, skip your enemy there. Swing your one from left to right, me know the saga mad then. Beat them like a whipping on me and me nah look no friend. Enough of them you hear a talk when them see we them not do nothing. Bums, hop, make sure you swing your one there. When them come to you with argument, make sure you run them. Happy I live for life, I make money, we not a problem. I'm a gotcha.
30 seconds to go.
Bums. So you feel bums. Bums.
20 seconds to go.
Tyree, try your bones to this. Uptown dancers, we are not done to this. Dancing not just fun, it and no mathematics. Anyway, me go
10 seconds to go.
But I scan me, I beg you to check your left in me. In our side, tell us me say
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, cheer them on there. All right, so who won? All right. What's your name?
Chantel Hill.
Chantel Hill. How much you got?
A whopping 23 push-ups.
23 push-ups. 23.
Abigail Magroda.
All right, who think Abby won? How much you did?
33.
33 push-ups. Yes.
My name is Alia York.
Huh?
Alia York.
Alia York. How much you did?
34.
How much?
34.
34 push-ups. Your name?
Daniel Angus. Daniel Angus.
Daniel Angus. How much you did?
22.
22 push-ups. All right, so we'll have some prizes. Now, there's shirts, Jamaica Move shirts. You can take out one so we can show. For example, now on the 9th of September at 4 p.m. on the front field, we have something called Sweat Fest. All right? So from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., I try to mark some faces. I expect everybody to be on the front field, participating in that event. All right? There will be a lot of prizes, a whole heap of giveaways, but it's all about movement. So you get information. Again, you get to network with important people. And we have an obstacle course as well, so people can come and take part in that chance to win prizes. I will end the night with a 1-hour workout. All right? So, all right. So they're asking for a squat competition, but I need to hear the noise from you if you want a squat competition. All right, that's not loud enough. If you want a squat competition, let me hear the noise. You want it from the male or the female? All right, who said both? Let me see your hand. All right, who said male only? Let me see your hand. Female only, let me see your hand. All right, so we'll get to that in a second. But yes, the 9th of September at 4 o'clock, that's a Saturday. All right, Sweatfest. Like I said, a lot of prizes and surprises, and you can even start getting some volunteered hours in from that time. Right, Sergi? Oh, you want? Oh, well, on the 9th, so apparently it's dual. On the 9th, the dorm, the hall, with the most people turn out, will win a special prize for the hall. All right? But not here, I say, come, sir. Come, you come. If you want something, come to me. Anyway, the dorm that has the most people turn out will win a prize. But for today, again, let me hear everybody from Garvey Hall up front. Everybody from Garvey Hall up front. Over to that side. Right there, good. So that's Garvey Hall right there. Hall A. In the middle here. All right, don't bundle. So I want to see the halls. I want to see the halls separate. All right, Hall B. All right, we're not come up too quiet. You need to come up with some nice. Come up with some nice. There we go. All right, if you're on stage, you can join the hall for a sec. Join the hall for a sec. All right, let me see Farquharson. So hold on there. So while Mr. Farquharson, the place is so quiet, and there's so much there from Farquharson. There we go. All right, Hall F. So Hall F can go right to the middle here. Right to the middle here. All right, Dennis Johnson. All right. So the halls are well represented. All right, so I want you guys to put your hand, put your left hand, wait, and also, put your right hand over your left chest. Raise the left hand. Say I and the name. We'll be at Sweatfest on the 9th of September. All right, but anyway, seriously, obviously it's free. I mean, we're a government, we do everything free. All right, again, a lot of prizes and surprises. And also on that day, we do offer assessments, like a physical assessment. So we can let you know from now where you are. So don't just feel because you're skinny, or don't just feel because you look good, that means you don't have to eat good, or you don't have to exercise, all right? So you can come. The assessments are one-on-one. They're completely private. Your information is not shared with anybody, all right? So especially if you have any health concerns, you get a chance to come and talk to a professional that can help guide you, all right? I've been here, so I've seen students with health complications, and it was very difficult for them to study, come to classes, and it's just because they didn't have the right resources to help them, all right? So come on the 9th, get your health checks, and for movement. All right, so we're just gonna turn, because I'm pretty sure my time up by now. You're trying to give a prize away for the hall with the most. I am so glad I'm not one of the judges.
Hello.
Yeah, so we have a blender for one of the halls. So what you should do is probably do an exercise or an activity. Each hall choose 2, 3 or whatever representative, and based on the vote, we determine which hall would have won the blender.
I'm all about the unit, Sir G. So
Yeah.
what I had in mind is, I was going to say, everybody turn.
Yeah.
We're going to play one song. We're going to go high tempo.
Right.
And the hall. So, and I'm going to pick though. So I want you guys to help me pick.
Right.
The hall that is best represented.
Right.
Hall or halls. All right? So we're going to go one song. Everybody turn to me. Everybody turn. No man, it's just a workout. Just a workout. So everybody turn and fill out the space. The judges. By the way, the rest of the audience is included in this. So we're part of the workout as well. I'm pretty sure you have more prizes, right? There are more prizes to give away. So we're looking in the crowd as well.
Yeah, I've seen her.
To give prizes away.
She came a little bit late.
All right, so I'm going to ask the host to join me on stage. I'm going to ask what's your name, please? Can you join me on stage, please? All right. The rest of the audience, can you stand, please? Rest of the audience, you can stand, please. So, the 3 will choose a hall. If you disagree, if the majority disagree, we can overrule. Well, not you guys, them. So, like a fair deal? All right, so one song.
I hope that is the turn-up version.
Tell me about the engine room, please. All right, make sure you have space, man. Make sure you have space. So I'm doing the movement you guys are watching. Volume. We'll change it up now. Ready? 1, 2.
When you're ready, rhythm and the iron and the man where they can go through. It's a vibe in the session when we come into the steel band. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get on wassy. In the meantime, why don't you join the line, grab your bottle and spoon, and come let we party in the engine room. Ooh, yeah. Well, how else we will survive if we don't create a fight? This is a big part of our life, so soca must live and never die. In this party atmosphere, so sweet that I describe. So all the artists you must be here without an engine. Can't stand, so we got that guide. No oxygen tank, we got dipsy guide. So we got to come together and try to find a way. Find a way. No more fight down, we got to unify. Let us keep.
What happened to my song? I was there. Fuck you, make some nice.
Entry of this.
Hard, let me some nice. One more time.
When you're ready, rhythm and the iron and the man where they come.
1.5 minutes, ready?
It's a vibe.
My time is 1.5 minutes. Ready again? Ready again? All right. go.
In the
What
engine
you run
room, we
now?
go jam it steady. In the engine room, we go get on wassy.
What is it?
In the meantime, why don't you join the line? Grab your bottle and spoon, and come let we party in the engine room.
What is it? So, what?
Well, how else we will survive if we don't create a vibe? This is a big part of life, so I must live and never die. In this party atmosphere, so sweet that I got this vibe. So all the artists, you must be here, cause without an engine, can't start, so we cannot dive. No oxygen tank, we got dipsy dive, so we got to come together and try to find a way, find a way. No more fight down, we got to unify. Let them keep the money, we not taking back. They go come run me down when you see them. Hit this song when you hear the rhythm and the head of the man will become a jam. There's a vibe in the session when we jam into the steel pan. Come on, join the line, grab your bottle and spoon. It's a party in the engine room. In the engine room we go jam it steady. In the engine room we go get on wassy. In the meantime, why don't you join the line, grab your bottle and spoon, and come let we party in the engine room. Hey, I'm telling you now, if we could just put aside we pride and let Jaja be we guide, then love will be the prize and no one will feel that type of way. You could get radiator and battery, new transmission from the factory. You can do whatever you want, but without an engine, can't start, so we cannot drive. No oxygen tank, we got dipsy dive, so we got to come together and try to find a way, find a way. No more fight down till we got a unify. Keep the money, we not taking back. Run me down when you see them. Get this song, get this song. Get the rhythm and the
No man, them active.
So glad.
They are so active.
I am so glad I'm not one of the judges. I am so glad I'm not one of the judges. All right, judges, do you want to deliberate or?
So first of all, big up on yourselves. One more round of applause.
Yes, yes, yes. I can see that student life is going to be very active, you know.
For sure, especially because I'm sure enough for Una did boss, but you have to push it through for the Hall Pride.
Yes. Yeah, man, big up yourselves, big up yourselves.
All right. All right.
Right. Go.
So, based on that, everybody's a winner. We have tokens to share. However, we'd like to highlight two halls who did exceptionally well, and the winner will be coming from that pair. So the pair is... What letter wanna be again? All right, so we have Garvey.
I can't say it like that at all. Like, let's hear it again. Aye.
Fire 105.
Wow. Big up the Garvey Hall.
So
definitely.
Over there's a hot. But when you think about pop culture, you think of Queen Bee.
Right, true. Blaze them up. Boom. Right there. Wow, talk about hall spirit.
For sure, and want to big up all the other halls because you guys actually did very well, so it was very difficult to choose the top two. So I want to big up the gentlemen on this side and everybody else. You guys did well. So this is the Farquharson Hall. We have Hall Dennis Johnson Hall, Hall F, Hall A. Yeah, and then So time for the winner?
Yes. And who are our winners? Didn't we announce the winners just now?
But the top hall today is none other than a hall with females. Hall B.
Yes. All right then. Yes. Okay.
All right, so you can receive your prize at the community service office, not necessarily today because the proceedings are happening. So probably you can check us later on. Big up on yourself. Everybody did exceptionally well. And with this high energy, it is my pleasure to...
The Alumni Relations Manager, it's a pleasure to meet you. You did an excellent job.
All right, so we have one little detail to take care of. All right, we have more shirt? All right, so we have a shirt and a bottle. Now, when you're doing a workout, right? You do your warm-up. You do your main activity, what left? What left? Wunderbar. All right, take a deep breath in. You can stay seated and do this too. Deep breath in. And by the way, this is not only for workout. You see, when you're stressed out, when the exam starts to stress you, down. I don't know what to do. I had a very hard day. You close your eyes, lock yourself in your room, beg your roommate about 5 minutes. Take a deep breath in, close your eyes, deep breath in, control it, and slowly out. 2 more. Deep breath in. Out. 1 more. Deep breath in. Out. All right, everyone did well. Give us a round of applause. I'm Trevor Morrison. I'll see you all later.
Very soon, September 9th, 4 to 8 p.m., right at the front field. Lots of nice energy because it's a sweat fest.
I was told that the Dennis Johnson Hall should go to the front desk because they're going to be receiving a prize for the first hall to come here with the biggest cohort. They were the first hall to reach into this space with the biggest cohort. So you can go to the front there to collect your prize. That's the Dennis Johnson Hall.
And with this high energy, we just cool down, we're keeping it together. I'm about to invite somebody very special to do a performance for us. Introducing to you Miss Clarendon Festival Queen 2022.
Wow.
Miss Jamaica Festival Queen first runner-up 2022. And of course, she would have won best performance in the national staging. That piece will be performed today to you all. Introducing Miss Sherry Gay Johnson.
Woo! Hi everybody, how you doing? Oh, that's something they got 1 hall, 1 fusion, I saw. Already 1 hall? 1 hall? If you're proud for me at night, make some noise! Alright, so if you can dance to the song, I beg you, dance with me because I'm not too avid. You see me? Yeah. Can you start us over for me, please? From your proud to be a Jamaican, make some noise! Hey, bang, balang, 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 yeah, we are Jamaicans, 61 years strong. We are Jamaicans. Jamaicans. We have to get along. We are Jamaicans. Tell me if I'm wrong. We are Jamaicans. Watch out. Yeah. See, on August 6, 1962, black, green and gold, red, white and blue. Say bye-bye to the Queen and the Union Jack. Forward ever, never looking back. No part cover of a beat for that. Bang, balang, balang, balang. Hey, Jamaica dominate the scene, so reggae music's a beauty. Queens, bust a pose, selfie with self. We're real to look where can't be nobody else. Liquor but we large, sell off record. Jamaica sell out good home and a broad. Jamaica, 61 years strong. We are Jamaica. We have to get along. We are Jamaica. Tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, we are Jamaica. Hey, see, through the years of toil and sweat, with hard work we will never forget the high price of being free. Our heroes fought for our victory. From the east, west, north and south, beat your pot cover and shout it out. Get your flag and jump about, celebrate the black, green and gold. Yeah, we are Jamaica. Bang, balang, follow me now. Say we are Jamaica. You say bang, balang, balang, balang. Ready? We are Jamaica. We are Jamaica. We are Jamaica. We are Jamaica. We say we are Jamaica. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are Jamaica. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Bang, lang, 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 we are Jamaica.
But you say, Bambara, I am not even going to try it. You see these shoes? No. All right. So at this time, give it up again for all our entertainers. Give it up. They have been really rocking with us in the house today, and we are grateful. So at this given time, we're going to invite Mr. Daniel Donaldson. Mr. Daniel Donaldson will be giving us the vote of thanks for this.
Sorry.
That's
for
all
this
right,
day.
for this day.
So he is the Students' Union Community Service Director, and he also gave out one of the awards earlier. Now we're going to finally hear what he sounds like.
Yes, thank you. Give him a warm welcome.
All right, so everyone can put your hands together for a wonderful program thus far. On behalf of the University of Technology's Community Service Department, I would like to say thank you to all our sponsors, presenters, exhibitors, our entertainers, the planning team, the production team, in bringing together all the elements for this wonderful program today. I hope that all that you have learned, you would take with you into this academic year and share with your peers and ultimately bring with you in life. Thank you once again. Welcome back to returning nights and welcome new nights. Do have a lovely rest of the day.
Thank you so much. That was Mr. Daniel Donaldson. All right, so at this time, we're going to ask everyone to stand and join us while we are singing our national anthem.
But just right before that, we're inviting you all at the end of everything to visit the booths. Remember that these are agencies that you can work with for the community service program. And if you had signed up for the tour, the site visits, can you raise your hand, please? They signed up for the site visits? Okay, for all those persons who had signed up, because of the time, we're going to start at 12:30. So you can go and get something to eat and come back, and we leave it at 12:30 instead of 12.
Also, this is a reminder to connect with us, connect with the Department of Community Service and Development by scanning the QR code. Please scan it. And also, there's another code for the evaluation of this session. Please don't forget on your way out to scan the code. All right? So at this time, I ask that everybody upstairs in the stands as well join us as we will be singing the national anthem.
We're going to invite Shergay to come and lead us in the anthem. And also, there are refreshments on the outside. You can interact with Fosca Oats and Milkana.
Eternal Father, bless our land. Guard us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless stars. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us, the weak to cherish. Give us vision lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And at this time, I want to thank you all for coming out.
Yes, definitely. So another community development conference. Of course, to all our new students, welcome, and to all our returning students, you're still welcome. So you can now interact with the booth. You can go outside and interact with our refreshment station. And remember, if you are going on the tour, the bus is going to leave at
12:30.
All right, thank you all for coming and have a wonderful rest of your day.
It was our pleasure carrying you through the entire ceremony.
Thank you all for having us. My name is Rachel Allen.
And my name is Deidre Wadsworth. And we're signing out.
Right now, bye.
Bye. Bye online.